What's up, guys? Part-time Rogue, back with my co-host Hacker Head Off for another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. So, last episode we read Yuri's slightly unsettling poem. So, hopefully things aren't taking a turn for the worst. I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come to some sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're doing, what we're actually doing. Bitch.
What we're actually going to be doing.
Okay, sorry! Jesus, don't click so fast! Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having our poetry performance! Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. No one will come up. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori's been culling a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? No, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared poems in their life with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's odd to ask for them to recite their poems aloud to a whole room full of people. I guess I just kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones who are responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, clickbait, then it will inspire others to do the same. And then more people will perform and be better able to talk about what literature is all about.
Okay, you should actually talk over so people can understand what you're saying.
I did, like, half the words I said were not in that sentence. That's why I was like...
And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone 90% what of this literature is all about.
I'm doing 90% of this reading. I'm doing my best. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, and finding new horizons, and having fun, all while being intimate with yourself. That's right!
I don't think they meant it like that.
It's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? No. I know you do. No. I know we all do. No. If it all takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. No.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. My guy is a fool. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, I'm not an accident, I'm not a murderer. You'll be fine, Yuri. You'll be totally alive. But anyway, that's the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours you're going to practice reciting it in front of each other. And... no way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. You'll both probably die before then. It'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Whoa! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up.
Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. She's into some Illuminati freaky stuff.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she so suddenly putting in so much effort?
She's trying to tell you she's part of the Illuminati.
As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering voice transforms into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head.
I'm glad we're learning words together.
Suddenly, she's finished. The real torture of this game.
Yeah, right?
Big vocabulary words.
Oh my god.
Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. Oh yeah, I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joined me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow, My Blank Cat Stare. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think about it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery, like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach out more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Rupert liked it. That guy's a fucking idiot. I guess it's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
He came out so nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. My blank stare. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's why I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have as much time before the festival. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before Rupert. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Rupert lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do
Ow!
it. Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and sit in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me.
They're in descending
terribly
height
awkward.
ordered.
Look at them all staring at me, though. I'm nervous. This is the real challenge of the game. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it. We all know you're a fucking idiot.
Wow.
I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing and your intelligence. That's something that'll improve over time, though. You know, once you actually
Stop.
care about school.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Off of a cliff.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhyme and
Rhythm and rhyme to it.
It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put whatever face I want on for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be better the other way around for me. I'm gonna make her sound really stupid now. This is funny. It's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case... You wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay?
No.
I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jesus. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Yeah, writing 2 poems. It makes me really happy.
Yeah.
She's staring
No problem.
toward the tits. Anyway. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Yeah, I can't wait. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Shiori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club.
The club that you don't care about.
And impressing Monica.
Oh, wow.
Then I'll have to do
What
my
happened
best.
to Yori, bitch? That's you.
Ready to go, Shiori?
Yep. You two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
No? How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Rupert. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Shiori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Shiori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Shiori.
What? Sorry, I was spacing out, as you can see by my blank fucking cat look.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I think how we get to,
Shiori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri has to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do? Like,
What kind of question is that?
Do you even know where she lives?
You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Well, oh shit, you would walk home with fucking Yuri because you're a polite gentleman.
But I'd walk. Where's the I would walk home with both of you option?
No.
What?
Listen, bitch, they don't live in the same...
I would walk both of them home at the same time.
No,
I'd
fuck
be like,
that.
okay, let's go in a group.
Sayori doesn't want to walk. If she walks any more than she does, she's so skinny, she would diminish into nothing.
They're all really skinny.
Walk with Yuri.
But I'll hurt her feelings. I'll feel bad.
No, she'll understand. She's your friend. She knows that you and Yuri have a thing. Let's go.
I'll lie and tell
No,
her
she's
I'd
your
walk-
wingman.
I'd lie and tell
That's
her I'd
not.
walk with her.
No, that's.
She's
that's,
clearly.
No.
She clearly wants to
No,
date me.
no, no. I swear to God, you better walk home with Yuri.
Here, hold on.
I'm gonna
I know what to do.
Thank you. Oh, you're gonna listen to her advice. Yes, bitch. Okay, and after this, we should start saving empty slots, so we can go back to like different things if we need to. Walk home with Yuri.
Walk home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down. So,
Isn't she so beautiful and smart? I'm super gay.
that has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. Thinking is hard. It's not very long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Shiori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Yeah, I don't know how heads see either.
Oh shit, stop.
Sorry.
You're taking it too far. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Oh,
Dang,
man.
girl, do you wanna write the poem next time? Because we've done like an hour. A little over now.
I mean, I guess.
Let's write that poem next time.
So, this is taking way longer than I thought
We
it would.
sure as fuck
But-
ain't gonna dazzle them.
We'll catch you next time, guys.